दोस्तों नमस्कार, आदाब। आप देखना शुरू कर चुके हैं आपका अपना हिंदी और उर्दू न्यूज चैनल आजकल टाइम्स, जो आप तक आपके सरोकार की खबरें रोजाना लेकर आता है हिंदी और उर्दू दोनों भाषाओं में। अगर आपने अब तक इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है आज ही कर ले। पश्चिम बर्धमान के दुर्गापुर में राज्य का पहला मॉडल कोर्ट हाई कोर्ट के मुख्य न्यायाधीश ने किया उद्घाटन। दुर्गापुर ने शनिवार को इतिहास रच दिया जब राज्य का पहला मॉडल कोर्ट आम जनता के लिए समर्पित किया गया। कोलकाता हाईकोर्ट के मुख्य न्यायाधीश टी.एस. शिवगनम ने इस अत्याधुनिक न्यायालय भवन का भव्य उद्घाटन किया। इस मौके पर राज्य के कानून, न्याय और श्रम मंत्री मलयघटक, पश्चिम बर्धमान जिला न्यायाधीश के देव प्रसाद नाथ तथा उप जिला अदालत के कई न्यायाधीश मौजूद थे। कार्यक्रम में वकीलों से लेकर आम लोगों की भारी भीड़ ने यह साफ कर दिया कि दुर्गापुर में न्याय व्यवस्था को लेकर कितनी उम्मीदें टिकी हुई हैं। करीब 40 करोड़ रुपए की लागत से बने इस अत्याधुनिक न्यायालय भवन में आधुनिक ढांचा, बेहतर अधिसंरचना और वकीलों व आम जनता के लिए सुविधाजनक माहौल उपलब्ध कराया गया है। प्रशासन का दावा है कि इस पहल से न्यायिक प्रक्रिया तेज, पारदर्शी और जन सुलभ बनेगी। नई तकनीक और उन्नत ढांचे के चलते केसों के निपटारे की गति भी और तेज होगी। मुख्य न्यायाधीश ने अपने संबोधन में कहा, न्यायपालिका का उद्देश्य केवल कानून लागू करना नहीं बल्कि आम लोगों तक न्याय को सरल और सुलभ बनाना है। दुर्गापुर का यह मॉडल कोर्ट उसी दिशा में एक क्रांतिकारी कदम होगा। वहीं मंत्री मलयघटक ने कहा कि सरकार आने वाले दिनों में राज्य के अन्य जिलों में भी ऐसे मॉडल कोर्ट्स स्थापित करने की योजना बना रही है, जिससे लोगों को समय पर न्याय मिल सके। स्थानीय लोगों और वकीलों ने इसे न्यायपालिका का नया अध्याय करार देते हुए उम्मीद जताई है कि अब न्याय के लिए वर्षों तक इंतजार नहीं करना पड़ेगा। वहीं कलकत्ता हाईकोर्ट के मुख्य न्यायाधीश ने यह उम्मीद जताई कि अगले वर्ष यानी 1 जनवरी 2026 तक पुराने कोर्ट से सारे कामकाज नए बिल्डिंग में शिफ्ट कर दिए जाएंगे और नया बिल्डिंग पूर्ण तरह से 1 जनवरी 2026 से काम करना चालू कर दिया होगा।
Our honorable dignitaries for today's August occasion have arrived here. May I request everyone to give them a warm welcome. We are privileged to have with us the Honorable, the Chief Justice of the Calcutta High Court, Shri T.S. Shivaganam, who will inaugurate the new building by unveiling the plaque. We are privileged to also have with us the Honorable Judge in Charge, Pashchim Bardhaman District, Dr. Ajay Kumar Mukherjee, the Honorable Minister in Charge, Service, Shri Rajan Mukherjee, the Learning Registrar in Section 2.
सामने रोको लगे
District and Sessions Judge, Pashchim Bardhaman, Shri Devaprasad. May I now humbly request His Lordship, the Honorable the Chief Justice, to inaugurate the new building by unveiling the plaque.
Journey today. शुभम करोति कल्याणम आरुग्यम धन संपदाः शत्रु बुद्धि विनाशाय दीप ज्योति नमस्ते. I go before the light of the Lamb which brings auspiciousness, prosperity, good health, wealth and destroys intellect's enemy. We shall now begin by felicitating our respected dignitaries. May we request 4th Court Asansol to felicitate Honorable the Chief Justice of the Calcutta High Court, Mr. Justice P.S. Shivagyanam, with Utturyo flower memento.
मैडम साइड से हाँ ठीक इधर करके मैडम এদিকে সাইডে হ্যাঁ একটু ঘুরে
Plant is in the process of modernization, and this growth of industry has contributed to the development of Durgapur, because at that time people knew Calcutta then. The next place they knew was Durgapur, and now in Jharkhand they knew Jamshedpur. Nobody knew Ranchi. So why? Because of the industrial development. So that has brought this town with less activity or more greenery into an industrial belt. Speaking for myself, I have got a small connection with Durgapur. My cousin, my first cousin, and her husband were in Durgapur for almost 25 years. Her husband retired as General Manager Quality from the Durgapur Steel Plant. And my cousin was a senior maths teacher in Carmel School. Anybody from Carmel School? Oh, okay. So nice. So they went back to Chennai in 2019. So that's the connection. But she had been inviting me to Durgapur for quite a long time. Her elder sister was in Bhilai. Her husband was in the Bhilai Steel Plant. But somehow I didn't get an occasion. No. An occasion, but then today I am here. It's indeed really a proud moment. I need not mention about the history of this particular district, its development, etc. I think as a Chief Justice, Sri Moloyghatak, the Honorable Minister in charge, has in fact contributed a lot for this project. He had been inviting me to come to inaugurate this project. So I told the Honorable Minister, please do the inauguration with the new Chief Justice who will take charge shortly. He said, no sir, you have to come. Then I said, unless and until the PWD is not able to do it. So immediately he took up the matter, and with the active efforts of Mr. Siddhartha Kanjila, our Judicial Secretary, funds were sanctioned, and today the building has been inaugurated. It has become a reality. So we should thank all the stakeholders for being able to organize such a grand function today. And as informed by the learned district judge, the building is to be functional by first week of December 2025. Actually, this project was conceived in the year 2018, considering the space crunch faced by the judiciary and especially members of the bar. And as of now, I think it has crossed more than 29 crores, if I am right, and the funds have been released. And the superstructure, of course, there were, as pointed out by the learned district judge and sessions judge, there were some hiccups in between, but let us not talk about it. Now the project is complete. It is our duty to make it functional. So at this juncture, I thank the Honorable Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, for sanctioning sufficient funds on a timely basis. Though there was a lull in between. The project was conceived in 2018, administrative approval was granted in 2018, but we were able to declare the building open only in 2025. So let us not worry about the past. Now it has become a reality, and the facilities which have been provided is in accordance with the National Court Management System. This has been devised by the central government in consultation with the Honorable Supreme Court and also the other stakeholders from various high courts, and they have developed a prototype. What should be the height of the ceiling? What should be the width of the corridors? Where the washrooms should be located? Where the record room should be located? Where the lifts have to be placed, etc. The building has come up, but my only kind request to the learned members of the bar and to the law clerks is to preserve this building as it is. Most of you spend more time in court than in your respective residence, because every alternate Saturday is a working day. So technically 6 days you are here. So therefore it is our duty. How will we keep our home? You will not be throwing rubbish here and there. You will not allow your neighbor to encroach. Similarly, the same passion should go. Because wherever I go, I have repeated this often. Because I have found that, I don't want to name the court complexes, where the building was opened in the morning, by 12:30 the entire common areas were encroached. The Honorable Minister is also aware, everybody is aware of which place was it. Then my predecessor, Chief Justice, had to take a tough stand, and then the encroachments were cleared. Space crunch is everywhere, but then once a new facility has been established, and this is a home away from home, so how do you take care of the building? It is for posterity. Today judges will come, judges will go. The bar will remain, because advocates don't retire, judges retire. So this I want to impress upon all of you. And I also take the opportunity to once again thank the Honorable Minister in charge for his proactive role, not only proactive role, his personal persuasion on the administrative and financial approval. The learned district judge in his inaugural speech or welcome speech mentioned that the Honorable Minister is the son of the soil. I knew about it. I took advantage of it. Whenever the members of the bar, either from Durgapur or Asansol come, I said, don't come to me, go to writer's building. Your guardian is there. The moment he sanctions it, everything will be done. It has worked. Because he hails from the bar. So that passion is still with him. Because every member of the bar becomes a judge. And after retirement, once again you go back to the bar. So that is your home. Probably for a short period of say, let us say 10 years. I have been a judge for 16 and a half years now. Then where do I go after retirement? I have to come to the bar. So therefore, this is my kind request to all of you. Secondly, as I said, Durgapur is an industrial hub. Of course, as every industrial town has had a lot of issues concerning environment. Way back in the 1950s when these public sector units were established, the thought process was not to that extent. What will be the effect of these industries on the environment? Now we have become conscious of it. We are very careful even when we drink water. Where do we drink water? Why do we buy a bottled water? Why do we heat up the water? So now we have become educated, as a result of which certain industries which do not meet the environmental standards or norms are required to be shut down. What happens? This results in unemployment. This will ultimately lead to litigation. What are the type of litigation? The types of litigation are changing. Because from what I studied in the law school is something different from all the young students who are studying law. So therefore I request the members of the bar to keep themselves abreast of the latest development and the latest laws. Days are not far away when conventional civil litigation or regular criminal litigation will come to an end. New laws are in place, tribunals are being created, slowly the powers of the civil court, the powers of the high court are, I won't say curtailed, it is being taken away, vested in a specialized tribunal. One such example is the commercial court. Another is the special court to try CBI cases and other cases, POXO cases. So this requires a sort of sensitization. So the members of the bar should be prepared for these challenges. Regular training programs the bar can host, where you can go to the subdivisions, conduct trainings, invite resource persons from the other districts or from Calcutta, so that the young members of the bar get exposed to new laws. This is the third time I am saying this. The profession of law is the only profession which does not require recertification. If a vehicle is 15 years plus, you are required to take it to the regional transport officer for recertification. Your passport has got an expiry date. Your driving license has got an expiry date. So everything you require recertification except the profession of law. I acquired my law degree in 1965. And I continue to practice for 55-65 years. I am the senior most member of the bar, well respected. But when it comes to the knowledge domain, I will be lacking. So therefore, continuous legal education is a must. And the members of the bar should awaken to this. Let me tell you that judges at all levels, right from civil judge junior division, who may be the youngest person in the entire district judgeship, till the senior most. So given the circumstances, I am the senior most. I am the oldest of the lot. So we get trained at every stage. There is a state judicial academy, there is a national judicial academy where we are also trained. We are sent on a rotation basis, 2 or 3 judges of every high court, they attend the training. Then once in 6 months, there is a regional conference being held by combining 3 or 4 states, where we get resource persons, not lawyers, not persons with education in law, but economists, businessmen, chartered accountants, doctors, psychiatrists, psychologists, industrialists, senior members of the press and media. They come and so you get a perspective of how things are outside the world. Because we are all in a sort of a protected environment. The moment we come into a court complex, yes, this judge, this is how I have to move, my law clerk will move the matter, he will get it numbered, get it listed, I will go make my submissions, get an order, will not get an order. If I don't get an order, file an appeal, etc., or go to the High Court. This is your procedure. But then when you interact with people of the other profession, especially bureaucrats, so when they come, there are so many IAS officers here, IPS officers here, who have contributed so much. In fact, learned district judge was mentioning as to how the learned district magistrate and ADA has cooperated with the district judgeship for this. So you need to know their viewpoint as well. So on one occasion you can invite them, so you know how difficult it is to implement a project of even a small level or a high level. Because always we say this flyover is not complete, this railway line is not complete. What are the exact problems? So therefore I would request because the Durgapur bar or the Asansol bar, you are from an industrial area. So the complexity of the litigation, or you will get very, very unique matters, but most of it should not go to Calcutta. You should be able to handle it. Probably you take it to Calcutta, you may get a referral fee, but then the bar should be prepared to accept the new challenges. And I am sure that in the coming years, the bar will take up this matter very seriously. I am deeply joyed to see the law students here. I am told about 300 students have come, and Durgapur has got 3 law colleges. It is really good information I was given. Very happy that there are 3 law colleges. Now the profession of law or study of law has become indispensable. Earlier years, a man can be born and he can die without consulting a lawyer. But now the situation has changed. Everything has gone digital. There are so many disclaimers. The agreements have become complicated. Earlier there were no multi-storied buildings. The concept of undivided land share was not there. So therefore, every person in his lifetime, at least once, he needs to consult a lawyer. So therefore, young minds who are here, I congratulate each one of you to having chosen the study of law. You are the architects of the future. You are the architects of the future you are not going to build bridges and buildings, but you are going to build a society. Every lawyer or a budding lawyer or a future lawyer has a social responsibility. They are social engineers, and you work by the Constitution of India. That is the oath you take upon completion of your course. Now, earlier there were days when if a son or daughter of a family is doing law, they will not be respected. Why they put the daughter in a law college? She could have done BA literature, she could have done engineering, he could have done medicine. Things have changed. Now, a son or daughter is in the law school, the parents are respected in any public function. Because law has become competitive. It's no longer you can walk into a law college, pay the fees and get an admission. The CLAT has been introduced for certain universities. Unless you qualify in that examination and you get a good score, the ranking is based on the score. Calcutta University has got its examination of its own for all colleges, affiliate colleges to the university. So therefore, law has become very, very competitive. So I will request all the law students to study the law not as this rote learning will not help. It is analytical learning is what is important in the study of law. You should be able to think, and as lawyers you are to be trained to think on your legs, think standing. So that is the profession. Once again I congratulate each one of you take the professions, take the study of law very seriously. During vacations or holidays, it's maybe comfortable sitting at home or visiting your uncles and aunts, but it is better that you do some internships.
Was created long before by bifurcating the Asansol subdivision in the year 1968. Now Durgapur subdivision has 6 police stations, 4 community development blocks, 4 panchayat samitis, 27 gram panchayats, 171 mojas and 151 inhabited villages, 1 municipal corporation and 38 census town within the jurisdiction of this law. Well, after coming to the power in 2011, the present government under the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has been providing fast governance and prompt delivery of various benefits to the citizens along with the rendering of speedy justice to the litigants by creation of new districts, subdivisions and establishment of the district court at Paschim Bardhaman, Jhargram, Kalimpong and Alipurduar. Various new courts, construction of different court buildings and quarters for the judicial officers. While at this Durgapur court, the construction of G+4 building, composite court building at Durgapur, an amount of rupees 18 crore 38,75,000 was released on the first phase. Out of 23 crore 84 lakhs 44,000 for which administrative approval was sanctioned. An amount of rupees 2 crore 30 lakhs was again released in this phase 2, out of which 2 crore 42 lakhs for which administrative approval also given. And in the third phase, my lord, an amount of 2 crore 45 lakhs was accorded. Administrative approval for the financial sanction for another 25 lakhs 83,000 was given, and another amount of rupees 3 crore 28 lakhs was released out of 3 crore 30 lakhs for which administrative approval and financial sanction was accorded. Administrative approval for the financial sanction to the tune of rupees 1 crore 99 lakhs was also given for the IT works.